Shehu Sani reacts after it was announced that Shettima hasn't been banned from presidential villa. Shehu Sani must always react. Anything about Shehu Sani reacts. Shehu Sani reacts. Abeg, one of the chieftains of the All Progressive Congress, APC, and former Kaduna lawmaker who represented Kaduna Central at the National Assembly, Senator Shehu Sani, has reacted after it was announced that the Vice President of Nigeria, Kashim Shettima, has not been banned from the presidential villa. Who said he was banned before? Who said he was banned? Senator Shehu Sani's comment was contained in a post that he shared on his official X handle on Saturday. This is coming after it was reported that the VP was banned from entering the villa. Why would they ban him from entering the villa? In the report that was published by the cable, the presidency stated that the report is mischievous and totally untrue. Of course, who is going to believe that? Why would they stop him from entering the villa? For what, Kwan? However, in a post that Shehu Sani shared on his page, he said many people are waiting for a dispute between President Tinubu and Shettima, just like they did during the time of former President Muhammadu Buhari and his vice, Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Here is what Shehu Sani wrote on his official X handle. Some people just want to see a fight between the president and the VP, as they wanted PNB and Osinbajo to fight. The last time such a fight happened was between OBJ and Atiku, and it ended in a draw. Atiku annihilated third term, and OBJ frustrated the presidential dream of Waziri. No be small thing. Can you imagine? Now, wow. Moji Mohammed says, stop enunciating evil. Nobody can play Shettima against Tinubu. They are brothers and co-pilots on Nigeria's ship. May Allah help them both successfully. Allah help both successfully. I beg. Pauline says, the economy is in a mess right now, and all we are hearing is nonsense. The economy needs revamping and jobs for thousands of youths graduating yearly. No be small. People are just graduating every time, and yet no job. Amaka of us says, but cold wash are they? That one na sure until the day to blow up. Ogunleye says, VP office is very lucrative. Atiku, Sambo, Osinbajo are sticking leverage. That's why VPs are not complaining, as they are politically redundant. I'm telling you, this Shettima, his whole silence is even worse. Very, very worse. Salvia Coates replies and says their silence should not be interpreted as if everything is okay. They don't have constitutional roles, just as deputy governors are. Exactly. I don't know why people need deputy or vice president if they're not going to be doing anything for you people. Just be there alone. Silvanus Daniel says Nigerians should be concerned with revamping the economy than unrewarding bosses. Stories like this sounds foolish. Exactly, because why won't they allow him into the villa? It's not possible. Theodora says it's not possible and impossible for Shettima to be banned from entry as well. Who does that? I love Shettima, he's my guy, he's your guy. Oh, he's very intelligent, meek, quiet, unassuming, polite. Not a noisemaker. Whether Borno, Plateau, Benue, Zamfara, and other northern states are on fire, nothing concerns him. After all, he is not the president of Nigeria. He will not drink paracetamol on another man's headache. He is the best VP this country has ever had. Are you okay? Are you okay? Bamidele says, some people think it was third-term agenda that brought up the battle between the two. No. Due to the continued absence of Obasanjo and having transferred much power to him, Atiku in charge of embassies, ministries, even in control of the National Executive Council to some extent. Within 2 years, it was after uprooting Obasanjo from governance. The impeachment was his making. Why is the president always absent? Why is he always absent from your work? Even this one now, that the president is not around, somebody is supposed to take over. Because what is it? That the president, you are running the country remotely. Who does that? Who? Bamidele says, where is the job between Obasanjo and Atiku? Atiku is a greedy and desperate politician. Obasanjo blocked him politically totally. Where is the job? Okay, Boggy Omaba says, how come it wasn't a job with both incurring and suffering from fatal terminal injury? First, Obasanjo claimed that Atiku meddled with the Petroleum Trust Fund, but Senate panel investigation provided evidence proving that Obasanjo had authority signature to the account. He proved that Atiku's signature alone, but both. And Atiku never made withdrawal, but Obasanjo did, based on the 13 checks evidence Atiku provided the panel. Obasanjo stopped by deforming his image Atiku stopped his third term. Good, na draw be that now. That's why the person said it is a draw. Bogi Omaba says, if it is not central, then it is also South Central, East Central, as well as West Central. The center is not an appendage of one alone, but it is a part of the 4 or 8 cardinal points. The 6 geopolitical zones were created in relationship to their geographical position or location, so it can't be North Central alone, but South, North, East, and West Central. Abinobiso, na so. Emma Ewang says Atiku is recruiting all these monkey writers to instigate crisis between the duo so that he can use that to campaign for his selfish ambition. He forgot that he had been everly rejected by Nigerians. The last kick of the dead was saying, let him still try again now. Let him try one last time. One last time. Darius Chana says, could Tinubu's presidency-vice president relationship be worse than that of former President Muhammadu Buhari, Yemi Osinbajo? I don't know. Sir Isaac Boy says, we the diaspora Nigerians remains resolutely unflagging in our stand with Senator Natasha. What brought Natasha inside this thing now? Are they talking about Natasha? Benson Eribe says, the manner with which Shehu Sani is supporting this Tinubu these days, before Uncle. Somebody that they want to make ambassador, he will not support Ke. He will support Baje. He will support. How humans change. I learned he had been penciled down for an ambassadorial appointment. Yes, so stomach infrastructure everywhere. I'm telling you. It's just everything that Tinubu does now, he supports it. Adekola Rashid says, in fact, my respect for Sani has ended for life. I don't know hunger can easily capture him like that. Bishowori and Farotimi will soon join him. Big shame. Very, very big shame. I don't think Farotimi will join that nonsense after everything that they did to him. Kaide Jeremiah says, in fact, I was just talking about the comments which Senator Shehu Sani reacts about Shettima issue. The judgment of God is surely come to stand firm now. Little by little, secrets will be shown up or out of the people within Nigeria outside the country. As they have banned him, my heart is settled. They did not ban anybody. They did not ban anybody. Moses Oshaman says, banned or not, dispute or not, in what way does any of it advance Nigeria's interest or make the country better? In fact, who cares whether or not it's banned or is Oga each other apart? It no concern us, abeg. Aboji Bena says, it was draw indeed, no winner, no loser. Yes, so that fight between Atiku and Obasanjo, if that was how it really ended, that he didn't get his third term, and then he stopped this thing from, then it's obviously a draw. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.